Hey guys, welcome back to Explore. Today we'll talk about the history of the automobile industry and how it affected Detroit. Let's head into it. Number 1. How it started. In 1769, a three-wheeled steamer was designed by French inventor Nicolas Joseph Cugnot to help the French Army haul artillery pieces. Oliver Evans created an extremely slow machine in 1805, constructed for the city of Philadelphia to run on both land and water. In 1896, in the United States, the commercial development of automobiles began. The early 1900s boomed with the development of different types of motorized vehicles across the globe. This period of car manufacturing was dominated by Ransom E. Olds and his Olds Motor Vehicle Company in the United States, later known as Oldsmobile. As a result of superior advertising and marketing campaigns, Oldsmobile sales in 1904 reached 5,000, which was unheard of in the industry at the time. The Thomas B. Jeffrey Company built the second mass-produced car called the Rambler in the world. 1,500 Ramblers were designed and sold in 1902, and production reached 2,342 units by 1904. The Model T of Henry Ford is probably the most popular car of all time. Ford concentrated efforts on developing manufacturing processes in order to keep costs down. His moving assembly line started running in 1913 to 1914, allowing the cost of the Model T to be reduced and, as a result, sales and potential buyers to increase. Manufacturers have reinvented the car several times over in response to consumer demands. Number 2. Decline of Detroit. The city of Detroit, in the U.S. state of Michigan, has gone through a major economic and demographic decline in recent decades. The population of the city has fallen from a high of 1,850,000 in 1950 to 680,000 in 2015, removing it from the top 20 of U.S. cities by population for the first time since 1850. However, the city's combined statistical areas has a population of 5,318,744 people, which currently ranks 12th in the United States. Local crime rates are among the highest in the United States. Despite this, the overall crime rate in the city has seen a decline during the 21st century, and vast areas of the city are in a state of severe urban decay. In 2013, Detroit filed the largest municipal bankruptcy case in U.S. history, which it successfully exited on December 10, 2014. Poverty, crime, shootings, drugs, and urban blight in Detroit are ongoing problems. As of 2017, median household income is rising. Criminal activity is decreasing by 5% annually as of 2017. And the city's blight removal project is making progress in ridding the city of all abandoned homes that cannot be rehabilitated. Number 3. What led to the decline? The city of Detroit has become famous for its lack of jobs and high poverty levels. However, this wasn't always the case, as it was once one of the United States' most prosperous cities. Because of the abundance of jobs and the opportunity to own a home and raise a family, it was considered a perfect location for families. In Detroit, the middle class thrived and many regarded it as the center of the American automotive industry. In fact, it was so important to the auto industry that it was given Motor City as its nickname. It was home to Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler, or the Big Three, which at the time were the most successful auto manufacturers both in the United States and around the world. Unfortunately, the success of Detroit could not last forever, and a number of factors led to its decline and current struggles. By 1950, Detroit would be one of the top cities for manufacturing jobs and had a population of nearly 2 million. Unfortunately, Detroit's decline would also begin with events starting in the 1950s. The Packard Motor Car Company factory would go out of business, shutting its doors permanently in 1958. Racial tensions got increasingly worse as more African Americans came to Detroit and were not accepted or treated fairly by white residents or police. This eventually led to large numbers of white residents leaving Detroit and the deadly riot called the 12th Street Riot that took place over 5 days in 1967. Number 4. Resurgence. By the late 2010s, many observers, including the New York Times, began pointing to an economic and cultural resurgence of Detroit. This resurgence was primarily due to private and public investments that started to revitalize the city's social and economic dynamics. Through a combination of reinvestment and revamped social policies, Detroit has achieved a renewed sense of interest and serves as a model for other areas to learn how to re-energize their urban centers. In 2015, a group of activists started a community land trust, or CLT, to combat this housing crisis by providing community-controlled affordable housing while simultaneously promoting economic development. The movement to implement CLTs in Detroit began with several meetings held by the Building Movement Project. Detroit's first CLT was established by a non-profit organization named Storehouse of Hope. At this time, the organization created a GoFundMe campaign used to purchase 15 homes, which then became a part of the Community Land Trust. In 2018, Bedrock Detroit, owned by Dan Gilbert, announced a $900 million two-building project on the site of the former J.L. Hudson store, which once had the tallest retail tower in the world, including a 58-story tower. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.